Welcome one and all. I'm Miss Balwan PV from Electrical Department of Sharad Institute of Technology Polytechnic Adrao. In previous lecture, lecture number 13, we completed the unit number 2nd with their examples. Now, in this lecture, this is lecture number 14, we have started principle of circuit analysis, that is unit number 3 of electrical circuit and network. Principles of circuit analysis. In that, first point is network. A network or circuit is an electrical combination which is electrically connect various components such as resistor, capacitor, inductor and voltage source, current source to each other. The network can be AC or DC depending on the type of source involved. Electrical network can either be closed or open path, and a network is a connection of two or more components. What is we see here network? Network or circuit, it's the electrical combination. In this we can connect resistor, inductor or capacitor to each other. It may be series or parallel. We can connect these components, and also there is a sources, that is voltage source or current source. The network, we can say the network is AC or DC is depending on the type of which source is connected, which type of source is connected. It may be AC source or it may be DC source. On that depends the network is AC or DC. Electrical network can either be closed path or open path. Connection of two or more components is also called as a network. Circuit element. A circuit element is defined as any individual circuit component present in network which gets connected to the other component. What is circuit element? The element or component which is separately connected to other component in network or in circuit, that is circuit element. Which is the circuit elements? Resistor, capacitor, inductor, voltage source, current source. These all components or elements, we can say that circuit elements which is connected to each other in circuit or network. Concept of open circuit. This is the resistive circuit. Here is a voltage supply. Resistor R1, R2 and R3 are connected to each other, and here is open space. There is no connection or no closed path. This is the called as open circuit. This diagram of open circuit. Here is current flow through this is no. Here is also voltage supplies or voltage supply across this A and B is occur because there is no path to flow of current. So there is open space or voltage here. So this is called a open circuit. We see here what is open circuit. 2 points in a circuit are said to be open circuited if there is no circuit element or direct connection between element. 2 points in a circuit are said to be open circuited if there is no circuit element or direct connection between element. Here is A and B, in between no any element connected, no any source connected, or this is not directly connected or connection between them, these 2 points. So the circuit is called a open circuit. Open circuit is an electric circuit has Open circuit is an electric circuit that has been broken so that there is no complete path for current flow. Open circuit is an electric circuit that has been broken so that there is no complete path for current flow. If there is broken part in a circuit and there is current can't flow through this part, So this is called a open circuit. An open circuit is called as where there is a no current flow and there is a voltage is present. So it is called as a, this concept is called as a open circuit. This is the concept of short circuit. Diagram of short circuit. Same as before, there is a voltage supply, resistor R1, R2, R3, but there is a open space. In this diagram, there is voltage, supply voltage is R1, R2 and R3. Three resistors are connected, but this space is closed. 2 points in a circuit are said to be short circuited when they are connected to each other via good conducting wire. 2 points in a circuit are said to be short circuited when they are connected to each other via good conducting wire. Any 2 points of this circuit are connected to each other by element or directly by conductor. So this is called as a short circuit. A short circuit is simply a low resistance connection between the two conductors supplying electric power to any circuit. A short circuit is simply a low resistance connection between the two conductors supplying electric power to any circuit. Low resistance connection means there is a no any element, so here is a maximum current is flow. Maximum current when flow, the maximum current when resistance is minimum. So a short circuit is a simply low resistance connection between the two conductors. So it is called as a low resistance connection to short circuit, because in short circuit there is a current flow is high because resistance is low. Difference between open circuit and short circuit. There is difference between open circuit and short circuit. First is current passing through an open circuit is zero, while current through the short circuit is infinite. Means in current flow through open circuit is minimum and current flow through short circuit is maximum, because in open circuit there is a one branch or a, in between any 2 points there is a no any element or source, so there is no current flow through this path, through these points. So in there resistance is high and current flow is minimum. Like that, in short circuit there is no any open space between 2 points, so current is directly flow through this path, so resistance is maximum and resistance is minimum, so current flow is maximum. So first difference is current passing through the open circuit is zero, that means minimum, and while current through the short circuit is maximum. In theoretically it is infinity and practically it is maximum, practically it is minimum, theoretically zero. Second difference is an open circuit passes infinite resistance while a short circuit passes zero resistance. That means this is the theoretical thing, that open circuit have a infinite resistance and short circuit have a zero resistance. That means practically there is a, in open circuit maximum resistance or value of resistance is maximum or more, and in short circuit there is value of resistance is very small. So small resistance, if there is a small resistance, opposition to flow of current is minimum because of minimum resistance, so current flow is maximum in short circuit. Like that, infinite resistance means maximum resistance value, opposition to flow of current is maximum, so current flow is minimum through open circuit. third difference is the voltage through the short circuit is 0 while voltage through the open circuit is maximum. In short circuit there is a current is maximum, so voltage and current voltage through the open circuit voltage through the short circuit is 0, and while voltage through the open circuit maximum. What is we discussing? The third point, that is the voltage through the short circuit is 0 while voltage through the open circuit is maximum. Current through short circuit is maximum, so voltage across short circuit is 0, that means practically it is minimum. While voltage through the open circuit in maximum, that means voltage across the open circuit is maximum because current through open circuit is minimum. Next, fourth difference is ohm meter connected to short circuit display 0 ohm while an ohm meter connected to open circuit display infinity. That means resistance, ohm meter means ohm is a unit of resistance. Resistance connected in short circuit display the 0 ohms, means minimum resistance is there in short circuit and maximum resistance is there in open circuit. Next, practically short circuit happens when a low resistance wire connect across the circuit. Practically short circuit happens when a low resistance connected across the circuit, and an open circuit occurs when a circuit break from some point. That means in practically when short circuit is happens when low resistance connected in circuit, and when open circuit happens when break the some point in a circuit. This is the difference between open circuit and short circuit. Next, series resistance, or series circuit. A series circuit is a circuit in which resistors are arranged in a chain, so the current has only one path to take or to flow. The current is the same through each resistor. Current flowing through each resistor is same. The current is the same through each resistor. Then the total resistance of the circuit is found by simply adding up the resistance value of the individual resistors. The total resistance of the circuit is found by simply adding up the resistance values of the individual resistance. A series circuit means the resistance is connected each after each and voltage supply is given, so current flow through one path through this resistor. Because it is connected in series, there is only one path to flow of current, so total resistance is equal to addition of this series resistance. So equivalent resistance of series resistance is equal to R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3, like that. This is the formula for series resistance or equivalent resistance of series circuit. For series circuit, equivalent resistance is equal to R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3, like that. How much resistor is in series circuit you can add here. Next, parallel circuit. This is the diagram of parallel circuit. A parallel circuit is a circuit in which the resistors are arranged with their heads connected together and their tails connected together. That means these heads, one side of resistor is connected together and second side of resistor is also connected together. The current in a parallel circuit breaks up with some flowing along each parallel branch and recombine when the branch meet again. That means this is supply current I flow separately through this branch, means it divide. Here is a three branches R1, R2, R3 which is connected in parallel. Then this current is flow through each branch I1, I2 and I3 separately. Then again this I1, I2 and I3 flow separately through these three branches. After that, again when these three branches tail end or second end are combined, then again this current flow through the one path, that is this current is combined. Again this current I is flow through this circuit. The voltage across each resistor in parallel is the same. These resistance are in parallel, but across this voltage is parallel also. So voltage across this R1, R2, R3 or any parallel branch is the same. The total resistance of a set of resistors in parallel is found by adding up the reciprocal of the resistance value and then taking the reciprocal of the total. To find out equivalent resistance or to find out the total resistance, we have to take the reciprocal of each branch or each value of resistance equal to reciprocal of total resistance R. So equivalent resistance of parallel circuit is 1 divided by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Like that we can add the how much branches are in the circuit, we can add this value. So equivalent resistance is equal to 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon R1 1 upon plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. This is the parallel circuit or equivalent resistance for parallel circuit. What is the equivalent resistance for series circuit? That is R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3, and equivalent resistance for parallel circuit is 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. These both formula are important for when we calculate the examples or when we simplify the circuit in this chapter or in this subject. In this subject we have seen most of the examples. This is problematic subject. In that this formula is very important for simplify or calculate the circuit analysis. After that, node, branch, loop and mesh. This is the circuit. Then in that circuit, where is the node, branch, loop, mesh? In short, I can show you where is the node, where is the branch, where is the loop or where is the mesh. Node. 6 nodes means in this circuit 6 nodes are present which is numbered here. This is one node, this is second node, this is third node, this is fourth node, this is fifth node, this is sixth node. You can see here what is node. A point or junction where two or more circuit element like resistor, capacitor, inductor or any source meet is called as node. Any point or junction where two or more circuit element is meet or connected is called as node. So here is two elements are connected, here is three elements are connected, here is two elements are connected, here is these two elements are connected, here is also three elements are connected, 1 2 3, and for this point also two elements are connected. So two or more than two elements, circuit elements are connected at any one point, so this point is called a node. Next, branches. What is the definition of branch? That part or section of circuit which locate between two junctions is called a branch. In branch, one or more element can be connected and they have two terminals. Branch means branch have a two terminal, any two terminal, or branch is formed in between two junctions in which one or two elements are connected. Now in this circuit diagram 7 branches is there. This is the first branch. This is two junctions or 2 point or two node. In between source is connected. This is one branch. This is 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. This is the 7 branches. This is second branch in which R1 is connected. This is 2 points. In branch is have a 2 points, 2 nodes in between, one or two or more elements are connected. Next, loop. A closed path in a circuit where more than two meshes can be occurred is called loop. That is, there may be many meshes in a loop, but mesh does not contain one loop. That means this is called a loop. There is a current flow like that. This is a closed path where is current is flow. This is called a loop. This also a loop, and this also a loop, because like that also current is flow. So loop is 3, 1, 2, 3. Any closed path in between two meshes is also considered, or more than one mesh is present in loop. Means in loop there is two meshes can be present, but in mesh there is no any loop. So mesh is only closed path in between no any branches is occur. This is 1 and 2. This is the mesh. This is the loop. So in loop there is a two meshes, but in one mesh there is a no loop. What is mesh? A closed loop which contain no other loop with it, or a path which does not contain on other path is called a mesh. Current division formula. This formula is useful to simplify a circuit or to solve the examples. When we solve the examples, we will know that how to use this formula. Only remember that formula, current division formula. To find out I1, current I1, this formula is R2. R means resistance. R2 divided by R1 plus R2 into I. Means circuit current total I. This I1 is current flow through the R1 and I2 is current flow through the R2. Means there is a two resistance R1 and R2, and then current I1 and I have to calculate. Suppose this is the circuit, and current flow through this is I, current flow through this R1 is I1, and current flow through this R2 is I2, and we have to find the value of I1 which is flow through this R1, and we know the value of R1 and R2. So how to calculate the I1? I1 is equal to this R2 divided by R1 plus R2 into this total current I. To simplify to find out I1, formula is R2 divided by R1 plus R2 into I. Likewise, to find out I2, current through the resistance R2, that is I2 is equal to R1 divided by R1 plus R2 into I. Likewise, voltage division formula. If we have to find the voltage, if there is a series circuit, then voltage is differently for different resistance. So there is R1, R2 is connected in series, and voltage across this is different. We can see this circuit. There is a different voltages is in this circuit. There is R1, R2, its value, and voltage is difference. Likewise, if voltage is difference in series circuit, so voltage across R1 is VR1, voltage across R2 is VR2, total supply voltage is V, and R1 R2 connected in circuit. So to find out a voltage across R1 is equal to R1 divided by R1 plus R2 into V, and voltage across R2, we have to find voltage across R2 VR2. To calculate VR2 is equal to R2 divided by R1 plus R2 into V. In current division formula, there is a, if here is a I1, then here is a opposite R2 into I, R1 plus R2 is same. In voltage formula, there is a, if we have to find V1, here is a R1. We have to find V2, here is a R2. Divided by R1 plus R2 into V. This is the current division formula and voltage division formula we can use in where calculating the circuit elements. Now source transformation. What is the source transformation? This is the voltage source, which is we have to convert into current source. In circuit there is a voltage source is given, but to simplify the circuit, if we have to convert it into current source, then how to convert it into current source? While we will calculating the circuits or simplify the circuits, there is a more complications in will come the more complications in the circuit. To simplify the circuit or to find out any value of circuit element, we have to make changes in the circuit. So for that, if we have to convert the voltage source into current source, then how to convert it? Transfer voltage source shown in figure into an equivalent current source. That means we have to convert this voltage source into current source, but equivalent current source, because the value of this is remain, not have to change the value of circuit. So what is the formula of current? I is equal to V divided by R. Simply we have to use this formula. Then what is the voltage? Value of voltage is 10 volt. Here is in circuit there is a voltage source is 10 volt and resistance is 2 ohm. Across the voltage source, this is the resistance is in series. So in current source, after converting this voltage source into current source, this resistance is connected across the current source is parallel. So now this voltage divided by resistance, after this calculating we get the I, that means current source. So V by R is equal to 10 divided by 2, there is a 5 ampere. This is current source. So in place of voltage source, replace the current source, that is value of 5 ampere. But notation of this current source arrow or direction of current flow is likewise, if there is a plus minus sign, means current flow through negative to positive, or if source is plus minus, first is plus second is minus sign in voltage source, then current flow through like this upward direction current source is there. And if same values are here, 10 volt 2 ohm resistance, but voltage source direction, here is plus minus, here is sign is minus and plus, first is minus, so minus to plus direction is there. So current source is also downward direction, current source arrow is also right a downward direction, because voltage source is minus to plus, here is plus to minus, so upward direction. Like for this voltage, this type of voltage source, current source direction is like that, or this type of sign is in voltage source, then current direction is like this, value are the same. How to convert voltage source into current source? You know that I is equal to V by R. Use this formula, find out current, and resistance is attached or connect in parallel with current source, or direction of current source is likewise the voltage source sign. Now convert the current source into equivalent voltage source. Before that we convert the voltage source into current source. Now we have to convert this current source into voltage source. Current is given here 20 ampere, resistance connected to current source is 4 ohm. Now use this formula, V is equal to IR. Also we use for conversion of voltage to current source, also using this formula, but this formula is V is equal to IR. For calculating I, we divide this R to V, and for calculating V, we use this V is equal to I into R. What is current 20 ampere, I is 20 into resistance 4, we get the voltage value 80 volt. So this is the voltage source 80 volt and resistance are connected in in series to voltage source. In current source in circuit there is a current source and resistance connected to parallel. In this circuit voltage source resistance is connected in series. Resistance value is not changed. Now the direction of source current is downward. So for voltage source there is sign is minus and plus. First is minus to plus, like that. This is the conversion of current source to voltage source. After that, if combination of voltage source, if there is a combination of two voltage source, then we have to simplify this voltage source and it convert into one voltage source. These two voltage source have to convert, or combination of voltage source is convert into one voltage source. Then how to convert it? By sign convention. This is the first term in which this long line is said to be positive and short line is indicate the negative sign, positive negative. Likewise this is also the voltage source in which minus plus means negative positive. Like that, in that voltage source this long line is, horizontal long line is positive, short line is negative. So V1 is plus minus, V2 is plus minus. Then here is joint is opposite sign. So there is a V1 plus V2 and sign convention is positive negative. Here is positive negative connected. So for that sign convention positive negative is combination voltage source. This is one voltage is connected in place of two voltage source. This is one voltage source and this positive negative is happens, and V1 plus V2, add the V1 and V2 value is for this voltage source. Then second condition is negative positive. This type of two voltage source are connected. There is also opposite combination here, positive negative, and so add the V1 V2 and final main voltage source sign is, there is both voltage sources negative positive. So here is also negative positive for this circuit, and V1 plus V2 is here. There is also same sign convention for V1 and V2, positive negative. So V1 plus V1 and V2 is added. Here is also same sign convention, negative positive. Here is opposite sign convention than this. Here is opposite sign convention than this, but the V1 sign convention is same as a V2, so V1 plus V2. Here is also V1 sign convention same as a V2, so V1 plus V2. But the symbol of this source, sign convention of this source is positive negative. First positive, here is both of same. What is the in when there is a sign convention same, then what is the sign convention? Take as it is. Here also sign convention take as it is. But in these both cases there is a different sign convention. For V1 there is a positive negative and for V2 there is negative positive. So V1 is greater because V1 has a positive negative combination. For this both also we have to final source sign is take positive negative. Here also we have to take positive negative. Here also positive negative. Only for this condition negative positive sign convention taken here. For this combination V1 is greater than V2 because V1 have a positive negative condition, V2 have a negative positive. So V1 is greater, then V2 it get minus from V1, means V1 minus V2 is here, and what is value is occurred, so it is given to the this source, that is, and source is present like positive negative. In this condition, V1 and V2 is here. V2 is greater than V1, so V2 minus V1 is here. Value, what is value we get from V2 minus V1? This placed to this source. This source sign is also positive negative. V1 is minus plus, V2 is plus minus. Here is also opposite, both are opposite to each other, but V2 is greater because plus minus sign is there. First positive, then negative. So V2 minus V1 is here. For that combination, V1 minus V2. For that combination, V2 minus V1. For three conditions, positive, negative source are used. So sign is used. Here is there is same V1 and V2, so V1 plus V2. Here V1 is greater, so V1 minus V2. Here is V2 is greater, so V2 minus V1. And here is V1 and V2 are same but negative, positive, negative, positive. So here sign is also only change and value added V1 plus V2. This is the combination of voltage source. Likewise, combination of current source. Both two current sources are in parallel, which is have to convert into one current source. I1 and I2, both direction is upward, so upward direction is taken here in resultant current, that is for value is I1 plus I2. Likewise, downward current direction are connected in parallel, I1 and I2, so downward current direction taken in equivalent current, and value is I1 plus I2. Because same direction for I1 I2, here is also same direction for I1 I2. Take what is the direction as it is, take here also what is the direction as it is, and because of same direction current is added, I1 plus I2, I1 plus I2. Here is opposite direction, same direction, opposite direction. I1 is upward, I2 is downward. So I1 is greater than I2 because I1 is upward. So if I1 is greater, then I1 minus I2. If I1 is greater, I1 minus I2 is there, and sign convention I1 is greater. So upward sign direction is in resultant current source, there is a upward direction. Here is also opposite direction, both condition of opposite direction, a resultant current source is upward, and same direction when both current sources are upward, then also a resultant current source is upward. So for three conditions, current source, resultant current source is upward direction, and this current condition also only for this condition, when both current sources are downward, then also the resultant current source is downward. For that condition, when I1 is upward, I2 is downward, then resultant current is upward, and formula is I1 minus I2. When I1 is downward and I2 is upward, then resultant current source is upward and formula is I2 minus I1. This is the combination of current source. This combination of voltage source, current source is also used for to calculate the circuit element or to simplify the circuit. In this lecture, we start the third chapter, that is circuit analysis. This is the 14th lecture. In this, we start the unit number 3, principle of circuit analysis. In this, we see the network. What is network? What is circuit element? Concept of open circuit, concept of short circuit, difference between open circuit and short circuit, series resistance, parallel resistance, node, branch, loop and mesh, current division formula, voltage division formula, source transformation, voltage source to current source and current source to voltage source, combination of voltage source and combination of current source. Thank you.